Hello everybody, welcome back to my second channel. If you don't know, my name is Simone. This is my second channel. I have a main channel where we make longer videos there. And basically on my channels, I combine psychology, spirituality, and a little bit of clownery and other things. So today I wanted to talk to you very quickly about my experience the past couple of weeks not listening to ego music. So what is ego music? Ego music is anything that is giving us an external energy boost, usually music that's associated with narcissistic themes such as luxury, power, money, sexual objectification, which is a lot of the music on the market nowadays. Travis Scott, Playboi Carti, Drake, all the rap. But even like the girly pop music, I would tend to listen to this always when I was driving, because where I live, you drive very fast on these huge freeways, and it was just very fun for me to always listen to this type of music and get into this feeling state. And I realized it was actually giving me a very temporary energy boost, but it was doing more damage than good. Everything is a subliminal, by the way, because the music is embedding into your subconscious, especially if you're repeating it and listening over and over again. So the subliminal messaging was affecting my day-to-day life. I found when I would listen to rap a lot, I would genuinely become toxic. And I could tell, and then it would make me feel very bad because that was not who I was. So I could tell it was temporarily changing me. And if you're not someone who's self-aware, you might just think this is a natural evolution of yourself versus this coming directly from the music or directly from the content you consume. People always talk about how we need to stop doom scrolling, which is what my main channel video is about. We talk about doom scrolling, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, but we don't talk enough about what we are listening to. There was actually a study by Brown in 2016, and he explored how repeated exposure to status-driven rap/hip-hop correlated with higher acceptance of antisocial attitudes among young men, especially younger men with lower baseline self-esteem. I found when I was in low points, I would naturally gravitate to this music because it would almost give me this temporary boost. For example, this is a song I would listen to so much. It's kind of a banger, I can't lie. Listen to it. I would listen to this every day on repeat, and actually there's nothing wrong with this song. Like, the lyrics are not bad, but if I felt low and I gravitated to this music, it would give me this temporary high that would drop even lower later on. It would also spike my nervous system. I would feel almost like I'm not in my body because I'm not doing anything internal to make myself feel better. So the past couple of weeks, I ran this experiment where I started to listen to music that was feeding my soul, like blues, old school rock, Patrick Watson. I have some playlists here you can listen to, and there was such a remarkable shift in my mental state and also my energy levels. First of all, my aura ring showed I was actually less stressed. I was just so calm throughout the day. Imagine you wake up in the morning and you're listening to this. Like, come on now. Are you gonna be aggravated? Are you gonna be toxic? Or are you gonna be peaceful? Sit down beside me and stay a while. And anything that like feeds my soul, like Fleetwood Mac, and it really felt like reconnecting with myself almost. One of my friends, who is a big time CEO, entrepreneur, he said to me last year, and I didn't understand it till now, he said, I don't listen to music, like, at all. I would send him a song and he would not know the song. Even if it was like very famous, like Travis Scott or Kanye or whatever, he wouldn't know it. And he said it's because it's ego music and I don't listen to ego music because it's going to mess with my subconscious, it's going to give me a temporary confidence boost, and it's going to pretty much mask whatever is below the surface. And it's true, because music like this, especially hip hop, trap, rap, It's often used as tools of identity formation. Users often use it to mask insecurity, construct a temporary persona, like I said when I was driving, or embody a fantasy of freedom or power. Yes, another thing he said was, this music, it transports you somewhere else, almost to a state where you feel like you've already got the thing you want. If Kanye is rapping about like getting bitches and money and whatever and how he made it, you feel like you've already made it. And I know, because my listeners are manifestation people as well, they'll be like, well, Simone, don't you think like this is getting me into a feeling state of manifestation? Well, if you're able to maintain that high, sure, and there's not other bad subliminals in the music, but usually it drops you after a while. You should try to maintain this state internally. And that's what I found. I feel like the past couple of weeks, my manifestation abilities have been off the charts because I've just had like more control of my brain. And there's actually a couple of more things I did. It's not just isolated to not listening to this types of music, but we'll talk about that in other videos. However, guys, the point of this video is just be mindful of what you're listening to. Think about how it affects your mood. Try listening to my playlist or like some soulful for the next couple of weeks and see the difference in yourself. Okay guys, and don't forget to get my revolutionary journal. Wait. Right here, the life formula. This journal will change your life. I'm not even gonna say anymore. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a go.